Hello friends, welcome to my channel Easy Learning with Sangeeta Mehta. Today we will be doing Class 9, Chapter 1, Number System, Exercise 1.4. Let's start with question number 1. Classify the following numbers as rational or irrational. Part 1 is 2 minus under root 5. We look at the rules. The first rule is when we add, subtract, multiply or divide two irrational numbers, we get a rational or irrational number. Rule number 2 is when we add, subtract, multiply or divide two rational numbers, we get a rational number. Rule number 3 is when we add, subtract, multiply or divide a rational number by an irrational number, we get an irrational number. Now in the question, 2 minus under root 5, 2 is rational and under root 5 is irrational. So when we subtract two numbers, we get an irrational number. Rational number minus irrational number is equal to an irrational number. We move on to part 2. 3 plus under root 23 minus under root 23. In this question, we cancel plus 23 plus under root 23 minus under root 23 and get the answer 3, which is a rational number. As we can write it as P by Q, 3 by 1. We move on to part 3. 2 multiplied by under root 7 upon 7 multiplied by under root 7 is the question. Both denominator and numerator are irrational numbers. We can cancel under root 7 in 2 multiplied by under root 7 upon 7 multiplied by under root 7. When we cancel under root 7 under root 7 in the numerator and denominator, we get answer 2 by 7, which is a rational number. We move on to part 4, 1 upon under root 2. In this number, the numerator 1 is rational and the denominator under root 2 is irrational. When we divide a rational number by an irrational number, the answer is an irrational number. We move on to part 5. 2 pi is equal to 2 multiplied by pi, where 2 is a rational number and pi is an irrational number. Here, a rational number is being multiplied by an irrational number. So the answer is an irrational number. Question number 2. Simplify each of the following expressions. The first part is 3 plus under root 3 multiplied by 2 plus under root 2. This is equal to, first we multiply 3 by 2 plus under root 2. Okay. Then we multiply under root 3 by 2 plus under root 2. We simplify this and we get 3 multiplied by 2 is equal to 6. 3 multiplied by under root 2, we get 3 under root 2. Then we multiply under root 3 by 2 and we get 2 under root 3. We multiply under root 3 by under root 2, we get under root 6. This is the answer. 6 plus 3 under root 2 plus 2 3 under root plus under root 6. We move on to part 2. 3 plus under root 3 multiplied by 3 minus under root 3. Using identity a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. We have done these identities in class 8th. Now we get 3 plus under root 3 multiplied by 3 minus under root 3. This is equal to 3 square minus under root 3 square. 3 square is equal to 9. Under root 3 square is equal to 3. 9 minus 3 is equal to 6. This is the answer. We move on to part 3. Under root 5 plus under root 2 whole square. Using identity a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Here a is equal to under root 5 and b is equal to under root 2. We get under root 5 square plus under root 2 square plus 2 under root 5 multiplied by under root 2. Now under root 5 square is equal to 5. Under root 2 square is equal to 2 plus 2 under root 5 multiplied by under root 2 is equal to 2 under root 10. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 2 under root 10. This is the answer. We move on to part 4. Under root 5 minus under root 2 multiplied by under root 5 plus under root 2. Using identity a minus b multiplied by a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. We get under root 5 square minus under root 2 square. Under root 5 square is equal to 5. Under root 2 square is equal to 2. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. This is the answer. We move on to question number 3. Recall, pi is defined as the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter d. That is, pi is equal to c upon d. This seems to contradict the fact that pi is irrational. How will you solve this contradiction? So, it is given pi is equal to c upon d, circumference of a circle upon diameter. And we already know that circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So, when circumference is equal to 2 pi r, we can write it in the form of pi multiplied by 2r. As we all know, twice radius is equal to diameter. So circumference is equal to pi into 2r, which is equal to pi d. So pi is equal to c upon d. We know that pi is irrational, but it is equal to c upon d, which is in p by q form. So when pi is an irrational number, how can it be in the form of p by q? In mensuration, we take the value of pi as 22 by 7. So 22 by 7 is an approximate value and not the correct value. So pi is equal to 3.14. There is actually no contradiction, as we can take approximate value in the form of p by q. We move on to part 2. We know that when we divide an irrational by a rational number or rational by an irrational number, the answer is always irrational. Suppose pi is equal to c upon d. If one of the two, circumference or diameter, is irrational, the value of pi will be irrational. We move on to question number 5. Rationalize the denominators of the following. Part 1 is 1 upon under root 7. The denominator is under root 7. We multiply the numerator and denominator both by the denominator. So we get 1 upon under root 7 multiplied by under root 7 upon under root 7. So 1 multiplied by under root 7 is equal to under root 7, and under root 7 multiplied by under root 7 is equal to 7. 7 sevens are 49. Under root 49 is equal to 7. So we get under root 7 by 7. We have rationalized the number. Moving on to part 2, 1 upon under root 7 minus under root 6. Multiply numerator and denominator with the changed sign under root 7 plus under root 6. We get 1 upon under root 7 minus under root 6 multiplied by under root 7 plus under root 6 upon under root 7 plus under root 6. Using identity, a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. We get under root 7 plus under root 6 upon under root 7 square minus under root 6 square. This is equal to under root 7 plus under root 6 upon under root 7 square is equal to 7, under root 6 square is equal to 6, 7 minus 6 is equal to 1, and in the numerator we get under root 7 plus under root 6. So the answer is under root 7 plus under root 6. We move on to part 3, 1 upon under root 5 plus under root 2. This is equal to 1 upon under root 5 plus under root 2, and we multiply both numerator denominator by the changed sign of this expression. So we multiply it by under root 5 minus under root 2 upon under root 5 minus under root 2. Using identity, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, we get under root 5 minus under root 2 upon under root 5 square minus under root 2 square. This is equal to under root 5 minus under root 2 upon under root 5 square is equal to 5, under root 2 square is equal to 2. So in the numerator we get under root 5 minus under root 2. In the denominator we get 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Moving on to the fourth part, 1 upon under root 7 minus 2. We multiply this by the changed sign of the expression of the denominator. So multiplied by under root 7 plus 2, under root 7 plus 2. Using identity, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, we get under root 7 plus 2 upon under root 7 square minus 2 square. In the numerator we get under root 7 plus 2. In the denominator we get 7 minus 4, because under root 7 square is equal to 7 and 2 square is equal to 4. So the answer is under root 7 plus 2 upon 7 minus 4 is equal to 3. With this question we finish exercise 1.4. For my remaining videos, continue watching. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.